Hello my beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel Reason Together TV. If this is your first time or coming across to my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you for those who are already subscribed to my channel. May God bless you for your kind gesture. There's a case, a child abandonment. A man got a woman pregnant and he refused to father this child. He denied that he's not the father of the child. Men, if you are not ready to have a child, if you are not ready to father a child, please stop having carnal knowledge of women. You don't have to go into any relationship knowing fully that you are not ready to father any child. Please just watch this video to the end until I come your way next time, and also try to contribute, and your opinion is very vital in this video. Thanks for watching.
Okay, can we hear you out? Go ahead. You speak up, please. I don't want to remind you to open your mouth. Lose that thing so that you can speak. Lose that thing and speak up.
My name is Oko Rosemary. I'm living at...
Madam, speak up. Open your mouth and talk.
Okay. I was working at Ikoyi when my girlfriend husband called me on phone and told me that his friend wants a woman to marry. So I told him that if he's serious, when we meet, then I will know if he likes me or I like him before we can get married. So when I went to my 12, he connected me with the guy. That my girlfriend husband took me to the guy's house. So when I get there, the guy collects my number. Also, we exchange number. So when I went back to Ikoyi, my friend husband called me, say, "How did I see the man?" I say, "No problem. Now if he like me or he want to marry me, he will be the one call me. I will not call him. He have my number already." So 30 minutes later, the man called me on phone and he started showing interest on me. He said that he love me, he don't want anything friendship or relationship. What he just wants is marriage. That a woman have disappointed him before, that he don't need any disappointment again. If I'm ready, that you go and pay my bride price. I say I'm ready. It depends on your seriousness. So he asked me if I love him. I say I do, that I love him. He said that he also love me, that he want to marry. I said okay, no problem. I work at Ikoyi and every Tuesday is my off day. So I work from Monday to Sunday. That Tuesday that is my off day, I used to go and visit him in his place and I will spend the night. While the next morning I will come back to Ikoyi and continue my work. That is the way I always do. So the first day that I got there, that was the second after we met each other. There, he took me to his evangelist. The woman is woman of God. So when I went there, the woman said, "I am beautiful. We are good to go. But I should make sure that I do not disappoint this man. If I know that he see that I'm too small. But if I know that I'm ready for marriage, that I should never disappoint this man, that someone have disappointed him before." I say, "Man, I am ready. If I am not ready, I will not come out, because you already told me that I didn't need a friendship, you need marriage. That is why I came and I'm ready to marry him." So the woman prayed for us and said that before we married that we should not touch each other. We said okay, and we met in June. And that same June 12 was my birthday. June 15 was the man's birthday. So the day of my birthday, the man invites me to his place. I could not make it that day because it was on Sunday. So I told him that on Tuesday that I will come, because on Sunday I normally work very well. So when he get to that Monday, he asked me to enter road so that we spend the night on his place. When I get there, because of him, I entered road in the night of Monday, and police hold me on the road. When police hold me, they took me to police station, remove my wig and my clothes, put me in the cell. They said that for illegal dressing, that's why they arrested me. A black spot, the place I passed, there is all those and all those smoke area boys that used to stay there. Why should I pass there? I'm a suspect. And so when the police have never arrested me before, it's because of this man that police arrest me. So when
hold on, police arrested you?
Yes.
Pull your cloth.
They put what I the necklace, my wig, and remove my belt and my shoe, put me in the cell, and they locked me.
Which police station?
My 12 police station.
What time?
At 9.
What time?
9
in the night?
Yes.
My 12 police station?
Yes.
My 12 or my 2?
No, my 12.
My 12, that is
After
if you are going
K2.
to Ikorodu.
Yes, ma'am.
Which day, which year?
That was June, but I could not remember the date, but it was June.
Go ahead.
So when they arrested me, I called the man. When the man came, he gave them 5,000. When he gave them 5,000, they released me. They said this is the reason why they arrest me: illegal dressing and the road that I passed. That's why they arrest me. So with that emotion, I was so weak. I'm crying because of that. The man took me to his house and he spent me. From there, we have sex together. And since I've been going to his place, we have never had sex. It's because of that incident that happened that make us to have sex that day. So after that, after the sex, I went back home the next morning. When I get home, some week later, my body starts changing and I start vomiting. If I cook, I will not be able to eat it. If I feel to eat this, so after buying it, I will not be able to eat it. So that same June, on the 2, I always see my menstruation on the 5. I've seen my menstruation finish before I met that man and we slept together. When it gets to 20 of that June again, and we have already slept together then, and I start seeing my menstruation again, I thought it was infection. So when I called him and said, I don't understand my body, I'm seeing my menstruation again, and this have never happened to me before. He said that maybe it's infection, that I should treat infection. And he asked me to take permission in my working place to come to his place at my 12, so that he would take me to his woman of God, and the woman is also nurse, so that the woman will treat me. When I get there, so the woman now treats me infection and malaria. And my body is also hot that time. The woman gave me injection and gave me some drugs. When I went back home, so I forgot that I was not supposed to take that drug. I also repeat the drug. I take it, the drug that I'm supposed to take the next day, I take it that same day that I took injection. So my body gets worse. I was not able to walk again. So I invite my friend to come and help me in my working place. When she came, I was not able to do anything, and I called him again. He said he's thinking maybe I'm pregnant. I did pregnancy test, negative. So he said I should tell my madam that I will not be able to walk again. Self, he is not comfortable. Why his wife is taking care of another children and leave only him? I laugh. I said, we are not married yet now. He said, but you are my wife, I want to marry you. He has to leave the work and come to his place. Now that my body is not allowing me to walk again, maybe I'm pregnant. I said okay, and I told my mother that I don't want to walk again. I told him that I don't want to walk again. He said okay. They paid me off, no quarrel. When she paid me off, so I packed my things and I went to start living with him. And my body start getting worse and worse. I start reducing weight. So my system, everything changed. It just look as if I have sickness. And I did pregnancy test, negative. When I conceived June, when it came to July, I think it was on 10, I did pregnancy test, negative. 12, I did negative. 17, I did negative. They even took me to scan, check my womb. They said there is no baby. I said, what is holding my menstruation? And that evangelist gave me injection. So when he get to
the evangelist,
yes,
gave you injection.
Yes, she said she's a nurse. Yes, she's a nurse and she's an evangelist. She gave me injection. So when he get to that July 20. By then the man have already traveled for burial him on his side. So he said that he have a burial that should stay, he will go and come back. So when he went there, when he was around, I did it, it was negative. When he went there, I did it, it became positive. And I called him on phone and said, the pregnancy test have become positive, I'm pregnant. He think it was a joke, that I just want to play with him. So he didn't take it serious. When he came back, I showed him I did with urine test, and let him take me to the evangelist so that the evangelist will do it. So when the evangelist draw out my blood, said I should go home, he will use my blood for the test. And it's just one shop. She's grinding pepper and tomato. She don't have hospital. So just draw my blood and take it. And the man said I should go home with the evangelist. They will use my blood for the pregnancy test. And before doing that, the man also take me to hospital. When they did scan, check my womb. From that July, they confirmed that I am pregnant. July 20, that is when they confirmed I'm pregnant. So they did it and they find out that I'm pregnant. They told the man that I'm pregnant. The man was excited. They accept the pregnancy. And the woman also that took my blood confirmed I'm pregnant. So the woman got angry. Say, why will I be pregnant? And I said that it was an incident. We didn't expect to sleep because of what happened. With emotional, we become more close. We have never get close like that before. It's because of what happened. He was petting me. So from there, so the woman was not happy with me. She was angry with me. In short, she don't want to even see me close. So I started living with the man. The man called my dad on phone, and my elder brother, he feels day December, that was last year, that he's coming, he wants to come and marry me. He told my dad. So he even saved my dad number with my in-law. So I'm seeing seriousness in him. So that gave me more. I even told all my friends I'm going to marry. I was so happy. So after that, one day, that time my pregnancy was 3 months, and he said before my pregnancy will shoot out, he will go and pay my bride price sharp. I said okay. I was so happy. We keep loving each other. The love keep increasing. So one day or Sunday, the evangelist came to our house. He said that he want to pray with us. The spirit leading. We start praying, singing. Not good on singing, only prayer. So he said I should sing. I said, I don't know how to sing like that. The man sang, so I prayed, and she started preaching. Along the line, she started saying back room. I don't know what she was saying, and she called me. She said, Yawo, you are possessed, and you have 2 spiritual husbands. That is me. Said I am possessed. I'm a witch. That this man sitting here, this man, that is the man that wanted to marry me, that you can never marry me except I repent and come out from where I belong. I said, where I didn't belong anywhere. I don't understand where you are. Speaking in tongue again. He said that I cannot deceive the spirit of God.
Rababa.
That I cannot marry this man where I belong. I start crying, say, I don't understand. And the man is there. I said, I don't understand. At the moment she was saying that, the man close to me, the man shifted for where I was sitting. And the man said, he was looking at my face. So my mind said, why is this woman doing this kind of thing to me now? I said, man, I am not possessed. I know. Confess. He tell the man to pick biro and paper and start writing. Whatever she said, let the man write it down and keep it. That if I did not come out from where I belong, that he can never me. The man wrote it back and keep it under his Bible. So I start crying. I will get angry and walk out of the house. The man I went to the man followed me and come and meet me there. He said, yeah, whoa, you don't want to speak the truth, Abi. If I am serving a living God, you will speak the truth. He say if I accept that I'm a witch, that they will conduct, that he doesn't do deliverance, only salvation, I will go where they will conduct deliverance for me, deliverance church. I say, ma, I'm not a witch. He said, you don't want to accept. He said, I cannot be delivered except I accept who I am. And the man was there. The man get scared of me. So he said that he told the man called me inside, because I went outside before. When I came inside, the man called me. Never called me Rose before. That day called me. Talk now. Speak the truth now.
How did he used to call you?
Nkem. Or he call me my love.
Okay.
Or sometimes he will not just call me any name. He will just talk to me directly. So that day he called me Rose. So he said I should speak up now. That I don't want to talk now, Abi. I don't want to talk now. I said it no belong to anywhere now. Where have I been? I not do anything. He said I'm a witch. Because the man believed it very well, because there was a day that me and the man we are sleeping. So I woke up and I shout. I explained to him, many people have that normal dream. I say I'm in my dream and I saw someone come and be pressing me. The person want to sleep with me in the dream. So I shout, and before that time the woman have not came. So I shouted and I stand up. He said that we should pray. Put off. Maybe you dream about a dream. You can tell your partner. That is what came and start saying those things. And the word now ran with the dream that I dreamt the other day that I told the man. He said, even me, I've confirmed already that I have a spiritual husband. As I did I confirm it? Because look at what I dream and I told you. This said I've confirmed that me, I have used my mouth to confirm it. Did I do anything wrong that I dream and I still look at what I dream in my dream and you said that I should pray? So the woman told the man that he should stop eating my food and he should stop touching me. So when the woman just prayed and everything that the woman was doing there, I was not responding again. I was just crying. He said that he told the man that the two spiritual husbands that I have, that they want to come and kill me in the man's house. That the man should be careful, him in trouble. So I don't know what to say that time, because I was so confused. No one to stand for me. No. And the man, if that man tell the woman right now to come and marry me, the man will believe every single word that woman said. So the woman just conduct prayer, and after the I don't know what to call it, and she said all those things. She went back and the man was scared of me. That time my pregnancy was so the man stopped touching me from 3 months to 9 months that I delivered. It was not an easy thing to me. I wish I can fall. The whole world can even watch it. Not this one that I'm speaking with. Those and they will know what it is to a good 9 months. And this one, no caring, insult every day, this. The man stop amount of money he used to give me before the woman came. I will not lie, he's taking care of. So since that day, a pregnant woman, this man will give me 500 naira from morning till night. Not just say morning or afternoon, for morning only 500 naira. A pregnant clothes that 500 to feed. Sometimes to buy watermelon. I was crying, and where I was working before, I have some savings. When he give me the 500, I will not my own money prepare food. He will not eat the food though. I will still eat it. Sometimes if I prepare it, I will not be able to eat the food. I start my weight, everything has changed. So people start encouraging me, please take out because of this your unborn child. Anything you are doing now, I stay throughout 2 days, no water, no food, because there is no appetite. They say take out because of this your unborn baby. If you think you are hurting yourself, not yourself, it's this your unborn baby. So I start taking the courage of people, and I encourage myself because of the child. When the child was even 7 months, when I went to hospital to do scan, they told me that the child is just 1 kg at 7 months. 1 kg because of thinking less. And the doctor also told me that there's blood in my womb, inside to the baby, close to the baby, there's blood that gathered there. It looked like a stone. Because he told me that maybe it was a child that condemned. So I flashed back upon those medication that I was taking, and then I don't know that I'm pregnant. Maybe one of the blood that gathered there, and I don't know that I'm pregnant then. So when I got to flush that blood so that it will not affect the baby, is okay. If they are checking my scan, I used to see it through the video. It was showing me, see, my baby is fine, but 7 months my baby was only. So pierce my heart. I said, how can I born baby at only 1 kg? Give me more courage. I started go back, depend on no. I'll go back with chop, finish on my own savings. The one that no hungry me, I use my money, start eating. And that's thing 7 months. I went back to the hospital. They confirmed that the baby have gone to 2.5 kg. Because I start eating, encourage myself. I said that thank God before I will deliver, the baby will still add weight. I was doing that baby things. The money that my brother sent for me, that money to feed myself, because he was aware that the money is not feeding me well. He's giving me 500 every day. That is not feeding. So, and he will come outside and say he's giving me money every blessed day. I will say, how much are you giving me? He said 500. I said, I will tell you 500. We don't have food stuff. Even kerosene at all, we use stove. I will buy garri, or if I want to cook rice, Jericho of rice is 450. I will cook. I will buy tomato, buy this, buy kerosene. Merua used to fetch water for us. I will pay Merua to fetch water inside 500 naira to cook food. He said I should go and buy food now. If I should buy food, that small rice they used to put on plates, I will eat morning and night with 500 naira. He would just walk out and not say anything. I used to call him Nkem before, or daddy. He said I should never try it in my life, that he's not my husband. I have my own 2 spiritual husband already. That I'm a wicked person, I'm a witch. How will I know that I have spiritual husband? I will still bring the spiritual husband to his house. Why can't I marry my spiritual husband and leave him alone? That I'm too wicked, I'm a heartless person. I say I didn't know that something like that is a meal, because me, I did not experience anything apart from only that dream that I told you about. This man starts maltreating me. This man will go out in the morning, like around 7 o'clock, and come back 12 in the midnight. If he come back 12 in the midnight, I will be the one to go and open door, because by then they have already closed the door. I'll go and open door for him. If I open the door for him, in Igbo language, you say Doroba. That means how can I translate it? Let me shit and die. That is the cause that it will cost me. After going out in the morning, 7, come back 12 in the midnight, I will still open door instead of thank you, or better keep silent. Then so then I was still pregnant. I was enjoying this because of I went to the evangelist and I need that to her. I beg her, say, mommy, please help me. Since that day you came, this man have changed his character. it's not really easy with me at that as he say hey now what do you expect? You think being pregnant for a month is the marriage? Many people have given so many girls pregnancy, they did not marry them. You rush and go and carry pregnant, think he will just marry you. I say I know I've made a mistake. Mommy, Oya, please help me, just talk to him. Even though he don't want to marry me, let him give me happiness to deliver the child. And he's not touching me. And when I went to the hospital, they said that I should call my husband so that they will cancel 2 of us, so that he will be touching me. And this is my 4th child. Say that he's not going. I explained everything to the woman. The man said, hey now, if he's not touching you, what do you want me to do? Did I have the thing to do it for you? That was what she did to me. He said that he don't have this thing to do. He called the name to do it for me. So when she said it, I look into her eyes and my mind read, is this a woman of God? Why would she say that to me? In my mind, I just said, I was simply saying, Mommy, Oya, please help me to talk to him to stop all this his character. He don't come back home early. He don't eat my food. If I talk to him, he insults me, curse me. How many curse should I mention now? Curse me, embarrass me. I was enjoying when I told the woman all those things. He said, no problem now, that she will talk to the man. I said, okay, and I thank her, I leave. When I went back, he have already talked to the man. When the man come back, the man warned me. He said, never in my life should I go and disturb that woman. Take any case to that woman. Is that woman my mother? So I said I didn't do any bad thing. She was the one that prophesied that I'm a witch, I'm this, that. So we have a problem. I went to her so that she can, as a woman of God, she can solve the problem for us.
Oh my God.
The man insulted me, said that I should never try that again. In my presence, the man received guest call. He said, baby, how is your mommy? Wait for me, I'll come. Different talk, different thing. Hi. If he start receiving the call, all my body will be shaking. I will run outside back here. I will cry. After crying, encourage myself. I will still come inside, hold the pillow and sleep. That is what I will be doing every day too. Sometimes I will just leave the house around 7 o'clock and come back around 8 to go and stay in my watching film, discussing. I use that to pass the day, because if I'm alone inside, I used to think a lot. So all those that start going on, getting to the extent that this man, in short, he become a demon himself. This man torments me in the house. He said, I'm a witch. You are my problem. Back out of my house. Leave my house. Hi. I said, what? He said that they say that I'm a witch. I have a two spiritual husband. I feel comfortable with it. I did not go and deliver myself. I said, will I deliver myself? I'm not a woman of God. I'm not a pastor. Let her deliver me now. The man said I should go and look for where they will deliver me. I picked that word. I say, I always, any church I go to, my spirit don't carry it, except I go to Watchman or Deeper Life. Because if you go there, they always preach about repentance. So I say, that church, let me go to that church. I locate this place now through Facebook. I even Google that one self too, because I don't know where it was. Google it on my Google. When I get the location, I went there. I meet the man of God. I explained things to him. I'm about to marry, but look at what come up. I explained everything that I'm saying to him. So he said, okay. That woman, the man told me that woman is not a woman of God, because if actually she's a woman of God, she don't have to say all this in the presence of the man. You have to call me private now, cancel me, that just what she saw in me.
You have put to bed, sure you don't born.
Yes.
Okay, waiting be the problem now. What do you want?
Okay, what I want now is
because I just allow you to express your feelings so that you can feel free. Okay. So what do you want? I hardly give people time like this to talk. What do you want?
Okay, what I want now is that I'm no longer with the man.
Okay.
Go to bed. The man was not taking care of breastfeeding my baby. In the middle night, I wake up, I start drinking garri. My eye will be turning me. I put to bed. This man still continue giving me only 500 naira to feed. He bring yam because he says yam at home and garri. He said that he bought food stuff, only garri and yam, no pepper, no currency, nothing. Sometimes my friend bring food for me. I finished all my money, even some baby things I bought with my money. So the things was so hard on me. Later on, before I discovered that my elder brother is in Lagos, before I did not know. When I discovered, so I get in contact with him.
Take clean your face.
Thank you.
Stop crying.
So when I get in contact to him, I explained everything to him. When my elder brother came, we talked to the man. The man say, I wish you have come since. I could have thrown this girl out of this house. Carry your sister, but I don't want to marry her. Me, I'm not even ready for the marriage. This man keep maltreating me. My elder brother.
The man told your brother that I wish he would have come since.
Yeah.
I wish he comes since he would have thrown you out.
Yes, throw me.
That's what you told your brother.
Yes, that is what he told my elder brother.
And what did your brother do?
My brother is just short of words. He did not know. After impregnating my sister now, she born for you. This is what you have for return. You didn't even respect me. The man, that is only what that marriage is not by force. I'm asking you to marry her. But look at what this guy has gone through for you. So they just had little argument there, discuss. So he left me and my brother alone. After my brother discussed with me, calmed me down, gave me money, and he left. So the next morning I called my brother. I said, brother, do you love me as a sister? He said yes. If you receive a call that I die here, will you be happy? He said, God forbid. I said, because of that, please, I want to come and stay with you. For this my baby to grow like 8 months, 9 months, then can take me to this village. She's too small now for me to carry her enter the long journey. He said okay, that I should come. The next day I packed my things. When I was packing my things, my soap that I used to remain, that is on back of bucket, this man bring the soap for me, like, you know, carry this your soap. He did not even show sympathy that I'm leaving, nothing. He didn't even have anything to show me. Soap that I use, man. He bring it, say, you know, carry your soap. I look at him, I don't know what to say. I just hold myself and just pack my things. When I want to bomb, we are using rug. The rug has started smelling. I use my money to buy carpet. I will pay you. I bought it. Up to today, when I asked him the money, he said I don't have. Will I kill him?
Carpet.
Yes. To burn that down, so that if they are bathing baby, we are using rug, and the rug has started smelling. People will come. I said, let's buy carpet because of this child, not for me.
Rubber carpet.
Yes, they bought the carpet. It's 7,000 naira.
Don't worry.
So when I bought it, he said that he would pay me. The money did not pay me. I located to my brother place. Up till today, I located there June, end of June. Then let me say
this year.
Yes, this year. That means
last month.
Yes,
this last month.
Yes.
We're in August.
We are in August. Yes, okay, June. I've stayed there for 2 months now. That is July and this August.
Okay.
Yes, because I put to bed. When I look up till today, this man have not called me. So let me tell you, please give me time. Let me tell you this case of this suicide, because if he come here, he may want to say it. When I was with him, because he was maltreating me, I was trying all my best to get his attention. Sometimes if I try, he will push me and the pregnancy. I will eat myself on the front door. I will use by the side of my tummy, not like this. I will be crying. So get to a day, I say, you will listen to me today. What have I done to you? I may not the same girl that you say you love. Even, I don't know that my phone even record. There was a day I was making call. What we discussed that time, this problem have not started. If you want, I can play it for you. The way he is expressing his love, said I should take care of Junior. Then his mind was, I want to born a boy. He don't know that he's a girl. So he pushed me. I said, wait, let me express my feeling. Let me tell you, let me discuss with you. Give me time. He just pushed me, draw my bag, and said I should leave his house. This man short. I don't know how to explain all this stuff. He treats me so bad. So God, which kind of life? What will I do now? How will I talk to this man? Even though he's sleeping, I touch him, he will look as if it's big ants that bite him. He will shock, so that I should leave him alone. One day I said, okay, let me try this way, because so many people, maybe they will try to do dangerous things to get the attention of their husband. I hang rope on the fan and I called the man sister. I told him, let him call his brother to come and carry the dead body that his brother put at home. And I wait. When I lock the door in a way, if they push it, the door will open. And when I heard the sister voice, that when the sister first come, he was knocking, didn't push the door. I quickly carry a chair, put the rope on the fan. I've already off the fan, and when the sister just pushed the door and I hang my rope on the fan, then I was still pregnant. When I did that, the sister started shouting and they hold me fast. And I pretend as if I was unconscious, but everything they was doing, I know about it. I pretend as if I was unconscious. The man came and rushed to go and call that evangelist. When the evangelist came, he said, I don't talk and say you be witch. So now they won't come kill you, keep for my son, and you no go die here. Not that you will not die, you will die, but you will not die in this man's hand. That was the prayer the evangelist was making, and he told everybody that I want to die, but I will not die in the man's house.
So that is the mother.
Not the mother, sister. The evangelist.
The same evangelist.
The man ran and called the evangelist. The evangelist was playing and speaking in tongues.
For us here too. Don't worry.
And be speaking in tongues. Say, I will die, but I will not die in the man's house that is another place. You start telling those people that you have already seen that I will die. That the people have started coming for me. And in my mind, I purposely did what I do, draw the man's attention to fear. Say, let me treat this girl right. They rush me to Magodo. I start forcing myself to vomit, doing like this. They rushed me to Magodo hospital. They saw my condition and they rejected me because the way I was acting. They took me to another hospital. They put, because I was doing as if I'm dying already. Sometimes we seize my breath, but the thing is hurting inside. When they take me to another, they put it's not to breathe oxygen on me. The thing even disturbing me. I even pretend I piss on my body, but I know what I'm doing. I want to throw, because I was already start acting. I just want to finish it.
I see something. Rosemary say you have already started acting. You want to finish the film you act.
So when they took me there, they test me, check my body, check everything. The doctor came say, "Is this your wife okay?" The man say, "No, she's not okay. She's unconscious." He said, "What happened to her before she become unconscious?" Yes. He said, "No, we just made her unconscious like that. I was at work when my neighbor called me that my wife cannot breathe again." The doctor just came say, "This is your wife. Go home and settle the difficulties you have with her. She's not any unconscious. It's okay." The man called me my name. The man called me. If you can even do investment, the man, if he come, we can go to the hospital and verify everything that I'm saying. No, they just put drip on me so that they can see money to collect from the man. After the man told the father of my baby that I'm okay, that I should go home and settle the difficulty that he have with me. They still admit me in that hospital and put drip in my body, but they said I'm okay, nothing is wrong with me. The man asked me, "Rose, stand up." "Rose, I know you know what you are doing, stand up." So I was shy to open my eyes to just stand up.
I see something.
So he said, "Rose, stand up." So the man, I did not want to stand up. The doctor get angry, start pressing me in my neck. "So yeah, stand up." He said, "Yeah, stand up." I started shaking my leg like this, before I start coughing. So the man said, "Why are you acting like this now?" So the man asked the nurses to give me and the father of my baby space for us to discuss. So that one told me, "So all this thing you have been doing,
The man.
That is the father of my baby. The doctor asked the nurses to give us space to talk. That is because of the difficulties we have. That's why I have to act that way. So he said, this is why you have been acting. Okay, now no problem. Okay, now no problem. At that hospital, he told me that he loved me. That I should not act like this again. I said, okay, no problem. So finally, when they admit us there, we sleep there till the next day.
You and him?
Me and him.
Evangelist come and sleep there?
He didn't come.
Okay.
It's me and him. So after we leave there, the Monday now decided we now go when we are going home. So when we get home, everybody gather. Iyawo, sorry, oh, you no need to do this now. If you no get belle, they for arrest you. This thing, attempt to kill yourself, abomination for woman and God. You are not supposed to do this. But everybody believed that what I did was real. But I don't know how I'm going to defend myself because nobody is going to believe me.
Yeah.
But there is a confirmation from hospital that nothing is wrong with me.
Of course, doctor will know whether you are.
They want to treat me, but they have to run tests first. They say I'm okay, nothing, I'm not unconscious. They run a conscious test, I'm okay. So when we got to, everybody were like, sorry, why do that? The one that want to insult me, those one insult me. You don't have sense, so you no reason of this your born baby. You want to kill yourself. They say a lot of things. So, but in my mind, I regret my action little because I really take the acting so long that everybody believe me. So after that,
if you will get part 1, if you don't end with part 2, no go sweet me.
I told the man, mine has gone down. That day, the man gave me 1,000 naira to buy food and eat. That we come back from hospital. They used to give me 500 before. I was happy. My mind say, hey, 1,000. That means say mine has gone down. Everybody was coming. I was not able to go and buy what I will eat. So before 1 hour, see the man and police. He bring police. I'm saying this because if you come now, he may tell you that I want to commit suicide. That's why I have to say this. He bring police and he say, look at the woman here, point my hand. I was still living with him then. Police, they took me to police station. I narrated everything to him. When I was narrating, the police woman was crying. Everyone there was crying. I was just talking, and all of them was crying. Is the man? They say it's because of what you are doing to the. Even our agreement is in police station. If you want it, I will bring it. There's any case arise, I should bring it. So when we are in police there, they said I should explain. Police women that came and jacked me, they did not allow me with pregnancy to eat my food. When I went there, I was explaining. They start crying. They say it's what you are doing, this woman. When she was not pregnant, when you took her to the evangelist, why didn't the evangelist told you that she was possessed that time? Now she's pregnant, they start seeing prophecy that she's possessed. But him is not accepting the evangelist's own. He's just saying that my character is not good. That is the excuse. You don't want to include the evangelist as and you want to use that one. Say my character is not good, that you don't like me. They refaced him that day, and I thank God, by God's grace I was justified. And after I explained everything and he also explained his own, they did not even see any reason on his part, and they told him that he will write undertaking, that he's going to write that. They asked him, what do you want now? He said that he don't want him, that should leave his house right now. They say never. That how can he pregnant me and ask me to leave his house? I must stay with him and I deliver baby. Say never. You don't want me to stay with him again. Okay, they say if you don't want her to stay with you, go and rent apartment for her. When you rent apartment for her, pay for 1 year and you buy food stock for her. And you take care of her till she deliver this baby. When she deliver this baby, you take care of her till 1 year again. When the baby is 1 year, that the baby cannot suck again, forget anything that concern her. But if she's breastfeeding, you must take care of her. Forget anything that concern her. You face the baby, start taking care of the baby. That was the agreement, and he wrote his own.
Did he sign?
Yes, wrote his own and signed. I wrote my own and signed. And they keep it in police station there. We went home back. But when we went back, it did not change. Everything was still worse at it was. But he no went to rent the house for me. He allowed me to stay with him. But everything still gets more worse, no better. So I start managing. Getting to one extent, I feel that I'm alone, living alone. I'm not living with a man in the house, but from 3 months of pregnancy, never touched me. That is how I try. I even told my brother, I told some of my friends. Sometimes I go to their place, they gave me money. You can even call one now. She's the one. She will treat me and ask my husband, God forbid, ask the father of my baby to pay. And when the father of my baby paid her, if you pay her, she will from the back and gave me the money. She will use her money to buy injection, treat me. Even when
you put to bed, who pay for hospital bill?
It's not hospital. It's all those. I don't know.
It's alright.
That is
where is the man staying?
The man stayed at my 12.
My 12 here.
Yes.
Okay. What tribe is he?
He's an
Igbo man.
From Abia.
From Abia State.
Yes, ma'am.
And the prophetess, where is she from?
I thought, according to my.
Is she an Igbo?
She's from Benin, from
Benin.
Delta side.
Benin.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she married?
According to the man, he said that God said that she should not marry.
The prophet, according to God.
According to the man told me that the prophet said that God said she should not marry.
She should not marry.
Yes.
So she have covenant with God that says she should not marry.
Yes, she's
so
the wife of God.
She's the wife of God.
Yes.
And every woman must be wife of God. If this girl come out from here, take the address of the prophetess, the address of the man she gave in her phone, send invitation to both of them. Want to see them.
Okay.
One. How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Wonderful. You're 21.
Yes.
When the guy started having an affair with you, how old were you?
He's 20.
You are 20 already.
Yes.
Okay. He escaped that one. Number one. When you came to Lagos, because I heard you say you don't know that your brother was in Lagos.
Yes.
Who brought you to Lagos?
I came by myself.
How old were you when you came to Lagos?
I came to Lagos when I was 18.
When you were 18 years.
Yes.
And you came and started staying with who?
When I came, I started working with one TV woman.
TV woman?
Yes. All the girls that used to work with her stay in one room. We start hawking food. We used to hawk food. If she cook finish, you carry the food and be okay. If you work finish, she will pay you.
How did you have the contact of the woman that you stay with and you started selling food?
It's from Bost. From Bost. The girl, when we are traveling, my seatmate.
Did you just start coming to Lagos without having contact with anybody? Where do you think you were coming to stay?
Yes, I just started coming to Lagos because of due to the challenges of my family.
So you left home?
Yes.
You did not think where you are going to sleep? You did not think if something... Is your parents aware that you are coming to Lagos?
Yes.
Where did you tell them you are going to stay?
My elder brother, I have misunderstanding with him about money. I make money and give to him, and he eats the money. And the money was 200,000. I want to use it for business, and he spent.
How did you make the money? Okay, let's leave that aside. It's alright. You now started coming to Lagos without knowing your destiny. Okay, that is number one. That is a wrong step. For your age, you are 21 now. You have a child. Every life you live in this earth, there is a repercussion for that. Every careless life you live, there is a repercussion for that. And I want to let some of you understand where you come from. The family you come from that does not have money is not a reason why you should live a wayward life. Because average people that have made it today, that are rich in one way or the other, most of them come from a very poor home. but God gives them hope because of how they started their life, and they believe in God they will make it. If your father don't have money, your parents don't have money, and you reject that cause that they don't have but you will have in abundance, and you pray earnestly, you believe in God, how God will connect you, you may be surprised. You will meet your destiny helper, and you will see you just watch yourself fulfilling your destiny. You take step without weighing it. You come to Lagos without letting your parents know. Your brother is in Lagos. You did not stay with him. You came to Lagos when you were 18. Before 18, you have worked money up to 200,000 that your brother have 18. Meaning you have started living life that is not justified at a tender age, and which is very wrong. No matter the background you come from, you can still do something better and still become somebody that people can admire you and see you like their role model. Then you started selling. Somebody now introduce you and say your friend husband say his friend is looking for wife. Who looks for wife? As find wife. You have parents, you don't have brother, you don't have who you should guide the man to take a proper step on how to ask your hand in marriage. You have gone to prophetess, and the prophetess said you people should not have carnal knowledge of yourself. You don't know if prophet is eyeing the man. He wants to marry the man. Because the prophet that said, the God said he should not marry, and she's not a reverend sister. She now become a prophet in the Pentecostal church, and God said, don't marry, be married to me. Which I don't know where God have wife. You did not even think. The man took you to prophet. Prophet said don't have sex. If both of you had believed in the prophet and keep yourself off the sex, I believe by now every trauma you went through, the maltreatment, the rejection, the pain, and all this thing you went through when you took it, you wouldn't have. Maybe with that period you would have weighed the man's character, know the kind of person he is, how good, how wayward, how bad, how dangerous the man is, and you still keep yourself sound, healthy, and pretty. But none of you, both the man that took you to prophet, marry God, and you that they give prophecy, none of you adhere to the advice of the prophet that is still maybe probably need the man. He said police arrest you, the man begin to pet you, the man begin to pity you. Out of pity and petty, that is why you now do it. And I thank God for this precious destiny child that you born. I believe the name of that child again is supposed to be Destiny. Destiny. Do you know? Because people bear name because you don't know what names implies. That child name supposed to be Destiny, and I will still give him Destiny because I will still watch you when the child grows. I say I give her Destiny. Destiny in the sense that nobody can say the child is twins and one died and you survived to have this one when you were not going to hospital aside God, except God intervention. That child, if you had discovered early enough that you were pregnant within few weeks, when you were searching, using every avenue to search the child, the man, you are searching, the prophet is searching, the man is searching. All of you keep searching, and this Destiny child decided to go and hide inside your womb. She is not to be aborted, and she must come into this world. You wanted to abort child. See how God punish all of you, and God disgrace you people. that destiny child hides, went and hide inside your anus, even comot from your belle go hide inside when none of you will find it until it is time. You have taken every takeable, every drinkable what is it called, drugs, and they could not work out. The baby appear again, and at the end of the day, the stress started in the life of the child. You pass through fire, pass through water, and you still come healthy again, deliver your child, not even in the hospital, in go only go save you, that you deliver freely. What am I trying to say? You have made mistake. How you dress your bed, same way you lie on it. If you dress your bed with white bed sheets, will you just walk from nowhere without bed? Would you stain? You will stain it. If you dress your bed with black or with other color, whatever, then if you don't even dress the bed at all, you scatter bed sheet on it, you can easily jump on it. But when you dress it neatly, arrange both teddy, pillow and everything on your bed, when you want to lie, you this this. So you dress that bed in a very wrong way. You dress it in a very rough way. You put nothing, and the guy as pretty you did not value your beauty, you did not you just take yourself and dash it. You are desperate to want to marry or to take in, and that is not enough. You went again, a man that rubber slippers, a rubber what is it called, in his house, for the baby to have comfort, which is not yet comfort. You are cooking with kerosene in his house. You say we saw the yam the man is selling. Is he selling the yam in trailers? Is he bringing the yam from all selling in that place? Absolutely no. In life, don't be desperate for nothing. One thing leads you to this situation. You either desperate, you want to marry, and somebody that have not paid your dowry. What audacity? What audacity? What God person have to ask you to resign from your place of work? How much is the man giving to you? I believe if this man was giving you 20,000 naira, as low as 20,000 every day, he cannot fly from 20,000 and started giving you 500 naira for feeding. And I know where you are working, at least you will not earn anything less than 15 to 20,000. You are earning 30,000. So how much was this man giving to you that he asked you to resign?
He never gave me any money. I was the one cooking. So
yes, that is the foolishness of you. That is the foolishness of you. You want to go out with a man because you are enjoying his sex. Marry and enjoy sex in marriage. That is what God says. Don't, because of sex, begin to live a wayward life. A life that person will not accord you respect. Because you are not married to the man. So you have already cheapened yourself. You were using your salary to feed him, and he was pretending to love you and want to marry you. Then you resign from your work. Income was no longer coming. He now sees you as a liability. If you are working and your money was still coming for you, when he started that nonsense, you can walk out of that house and rent yourself an apartment or continue with your work, because you can provide the basic things you need as a young lady. So please, this should be a lesson for you and for some of other girls, which I know you are watching the program because you watch this page before you trace here, and I believe other girls of your age are watching us. My peaceful advice, let this be a lesson for you. We are still going to invite both the prophet and the prophetess, the husband and wife in Christ, to this place, and he will come and tell us why he will not take care of the child. If he cannot take care of the child, he will sign never to look for that child in his entire life. And who will take care of the child will adopt the child, and that will be the end of you and him. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Better people are looking for better pretty children, and some goats out there will see children and they begin to maltreat children, and he don't know what he's going to face tomorrow. See us vision here and tell us what is next, and give us the certificate where she see her vision and tell you not to marry, and they should come and tell us, because that is deformation of character. You did not go to her church, somebody took her there. For her to come and deform your character and make this man to maltreat you, pass through all this hair, and police did not get her arrested for deformation of character, except she proved it otherwise. If she did not cast that demon out of you for us to see, both of you will go to court.
Excuse me, even when I was pregnant, when I go to her,
Nonsense.
crying, she said that instead of me to die in that man's house, so many talk that she will pray for the baby to go out in my womb. I have nobody to stand for me, then I just leave the matter. When I say tell some people, they say she's very mad, I could have sued her. How can I have an unborn baby to go out from my womb?
No problem. Until they come here, she will do deliverance for you, because that is prophet of doom.
But she will not come.
Okay.
She will not accept. Even that man.
Until don't worry. You don't worry. You don't worry. Until then, she will tell us how you will become all the husband she married you to. If the spiritual husband or the physical husband married to her, she will tell us. If they pay your dowry to her God husband, she will tell us. And if she did not deliver you for us to watch this demon coming out of you, you people will go to court. We'll charge both of you to court, and she will pay you for deforming your character. And for that man keeping you after impregnating you, abandon you and the child, and think he want to do away with whatever until they come here. So don't just bother yourself. Until then. All right, thank you, viewers. Thank you for being with us. God bless you real good for your meaningful comments and everything. Both of you have been listening. Let me tell you one thing. Yes, there are prophets, and there are prophets of doom and prophets of evil. Anybody that see you vision and said, drive and kill your husband, drive and kill your wife, is not a prophet. A prophet will see vision and see solution. If you are a prophet, you see vision and you have no solution, you are a demon from the pit of hell. If you see vision without results, without solution, you are not a prophet, you are a demon. And they need to cast you and roast you in a hellfire. So if you are jumping from one prophet to another, be very careful, so that you will not take your husband to go and dash one prophetess, or take your wife to go and dash one prophet in the name of seeing vision. If you go to a place they say your vision, they should give you solution. A prophet that any prophecy that have no solution is not a prophet. It's not prophecy. Nonsense. As young as this girl, She go through all this trauma. You heard her story. I deliberately give her time so that I can listen to her. So that some of you will use her own to learn your lesson. That is wickedness. Giving somebody 500 naira for feeding. God punish you there. That is poverty. And you will stay in that poverty because you have no feelings. If you have no feelings for excuse me, if you have no for the woman you impregnated, you don't have feelings for the child, the unborn child. These are two things. If you have no feelings for the woman you impregnated, then you should have feelings for your unborn child, the innocent child that you put there, and we assume that that innocent child now become your own body, yourself. So that to tell you how wicked the guy is to himself, he did not even consider that the pregnancy this lady is carrying is his blood, and that child is him. Your own blood, your own body, your own self. You started starving yourself out of wickedness, because some people, they just brought them to from pit of hell, from a demonic coven. They just born there. I don't know where they search for them. They born them. So you see them, if they want to act, you'll be imagining this person have blood running in him. Please, this is the part 1 of this case. This case will have, if not part 3, because we are going to title part 1, part 2. Even when we are going to cut it, we will still have parts. Nonsense. Thank you very much for being with us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV, and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng or send us email on info@hrdac.org.ng, and put call across to the office on 090 3024 74 090 3024 84. God bless you, really good. And I want to appreciate every one of you, which I'm still going to number, most few of you that have listened to me and also wish to encourage me by patronizing my personal business. This is just a passion. What I'm doing now, just a passion. This is not where I'm earning my living. I'm a business person, as I keep saying. I import ties, I import doors, I import cars. We have car lots for those that have known me in the past years. So all my trip across the world, across the globe, I travel for my business, for cars, for doors, for ties, for home appliances like television, fridge, and all this, both news and the fairly used one. I want to appreciate Esther Idaleke for patronizing me, buying doors from me. You are like trying to teach me how to fish. You are not giving me the fish to eat. I love you so much. God bless you. And that building, you will not just build that duplex alone. You are going to build estates that comprises duplexes. That is what my prayer for you, and God will confirm it, because I will still bring you out that you will testify to this declaration from my own mouth, of course, which I know it will surely come to pass. And most of you, some of you also that have also get car from our shop 2 days ago, also I appreciate you. With you, we can do more. Most of you don't really know what to pass through by not having enough to pay staff that are working. We have limited staffs, that is volunteer workers. Members are all working. They are professionals. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have people from all forms, specialists. And you cannot ask them, as a doctor, please leave your hospital, come and sit here and be presiding. So it's only on our general meeting that we have cases, and we tender it off camera. So many cases, people tender their cases, both the police, the lawyer, the retired judges, everyone we have, they be around and they begin to tackle issues like that. So me that you are seeing and taking all my time, even because of COVID-19, you are still seeing me more and more again. Please encourage me by patronizing me, because I will be happy to see myself in business, to see myself using my money again to help humanity, just the same way we can help. You are helping, we should also help. So please and please encourage us by patronizing us in the areas we are doing our own business. This is just a calling, it's not a business, so you have to help us to do that. God bless you, Ray. Good. Thank you for being with us today. Please don't just watch, please share and encourage your people to follow us and like it. And my lovely people on YouTube, I love you so much. I don't know what to do for you. I wish I can see you, any member of mine or followers that you are following me on YouTube. My love for you is double when I say thanks, not only two, double, you know. Love you because you are still using this avenue to generate token and some money to the organization where we can be of help to people who need a rescue center. We'll be keeping some of these children, just like she comes. Some of them would run to us, we don't know what to do, we still take them, have to keep them to nurture them when they deliver. So a center like that, where you have a rehabilitation center, where we have the children, the abandoned children and all this, all the orphans, please, we still want a place where we can still working towards to have their permanent site. Please don't hesitate to partner with us to help us in anything we want to do of such to help all these people. God bless you, really good, and I love you so much, and I will always love you. Thank you. Enjoy your evening, stay out of trouble, and see you again this weekend. Stay safe. Thank you, my Sophia. So I should post my account number. Let me post the account number, my darling. God bless you, and I want to appreciate few of you that also send few money, 5,000. People receive about 5,000 naira for widow empowerment from few of you. Thank you very much for doing that. God bless you. 01057343006. Access to justice. Access Bank. Okay, that is the account number there. 0901057 34306 010573 4306. Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center and its Access Bank. Thank you very much. I love you. Good evening. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. That is it. Bye.